What if everything you've been told about reality is just a fragment of the truth? What if your mind is not just thinking, but actively shaping the universe around you? Science, mysticism, and ancient wisdom all point to a hidden force, one that connects your thoughts, your emotions, and even your destiny to a greater energetic field. This is forbidden knowledge, buried beneath layers of illusion, yet those who uncover it begin to see the world differently. Coincidences stop being random. Events align with your thoughts. Reality itself responds to you. Are you ready to awaken to this deeper truth? Because once you see it, there's no going back. The universe is not a silent void. It hums with the intricate symphony of consciousness. Every thought, every pulse of brain activity ripples through the unseen fabric of existence, weaving us into a vast and luminous web. Science whispers its secrets through quantum physics, hinting at a reality where mind and matter dance in perfect symmetry. But beyond the laboratory, ancient traditions have always known, we are not separate beings drifting aimlessly. We are threads in a grand cosmic tapestry. Carl Jung called it the collective unconscious, a hidden ocean where all minds swim, exchanging symbols, emotions, and whispers of forgotten knowledge. Jacobo Grinberg, with his daring theories, suggested that our consciousness doesn't merely exist within us, it extends, merges, and connects to a universal energetic field, an ever-shifting matrix of perception and reality. If this is true, then every thought, every moment of self-awareness is a silent conversation with the cosmos. And here lies the true revelation. Our internal patterns are not private, they echo across space, intertwining with the consciousness of others. Meaningful coincidences or synchronicities are not random. They are signals, reflections of an unseen order aligning with our hidden desires. The question is, are we paying attention? Are we awake enough to see the interwoven nature of reality, or are we still trapped in the illusion of separation? Perhaps you've felt it before, a sudden thought of someone, only to receive their message moments later. A repeated number appearing just when you needed reassurance. A dream whispering answers before life confirmed them. What if these are not mere accidents, but invitations? Signals from the fabric of existence, nudging you toward a greater awareness. But to truly understand them, we must go deeper. Not all events are bound by cause and effect. Some are tied by meaning, an invisible thread woven by the universe itself. Carl Jung called this phenomenon synchronicity, the uncanny alignment of events that defy logic, yet feel deeply significant. Have you ever felt lost? Disconnected from who you really are? I created 3 transformative ebooks to help you reconnect with your true essence. Click on the link in the pinned comment and begin your transformation now. These are the moments when reality whispers, when the external world mirrors the hidden landscapes of our mind. A song plays just as a forgotten memory surfaces. A stranger utters the exact words you needed to hear. A series of symbols appear repeatedly, as if guiding you toward an unspoken truth. To the rational mind, synchronicity is mere coincidence, a trick of probability. But for those who listen, it is a language of the unseen, a cosmic dialogue between our consciousness and the universe. These occurrences challenge the notion that we move through life alone, instead suggesting that we are part of a collective connection, where every mind, every event pulses in harmony with an underlying order. If our thoughts shape our reality, then synchronicities are reflections, windows into the deeper architecture of existence. Psychology and quantum physics begin to converge here, painting a reality where mind and matter are not separate, but entwined. Our unconscious, the reservoir of archetypes and hidden desires, leaks into the external world, arranging events in patterns we are only beginning to understand. The more we open our perception, the more we notice these alignments, as if reality itself responds to our internal transformations. So ask yourself, when was the last time the universe spoke to you? A moment that felt too perfectly timed to be random? Were you listening? Because the more you tune in, the more you'll realize that synchronicity is not rare. It is happening all the time, waiting for you to see the signs. And once you do, a deeper mystery unfolds. Some minds dare to peer beyond the veil of the known, and Jacobo Grinberg was one of them. His research suggested something revolutionary, that our consciousness is not confined to the brain, but instead interacts with a universal energetic field, a vast matrix shaping what we perceive as reality. If this is true, then our thoughts are not just private echoes within our skull. They are vibrations that ripple across existence, shaping events, connections, and synchronicities in ways we have yet to comprehend. Grinberg's ideas bridge the gap between psychology, mysticism, and quantum physics. He believed that reality itself is not fixed, but rather a projection of our mind, filtered and constructed through perception. This means that what we consider the world is not an absolute truth, but a personal and collective manifestation. Change the structure of your mind, and reality must follow. This aligns eerily with ancient spiritual teachings, where sages and mystics have long insisted that perception is creation. What does this mean for you? If reality is intertwined with consciousness, then personal transformation is more than self-improvement. It is the reprogramming of your very experience of existence. Your patterns of thought, your unconscious beliefs, your hidden desires, all of these interact with the greater matrix, influencing what you attract, what you see, and what unfolds before you. Every shift within you creates a shift outside of you. So the question is, if your reality is a construct, what are you constructing? Are you reinforcing limitations, or are you consciously weaving a new possibility? If Grinberg was right, then the power to reshape existence has always been in your hands. But to fully grasp this, we must dive even deeper into the science that begins to confirm what mystics have always known. There is a moment when science and spirituality stop being opposites and begin to reflect each other, like two sides of the same hidden truth. Carl Jung, with his theories of the unconscious, and Wolfgang Pauli, with his work in quantum physics, both sense this connection, a symmetry between mind and matter, where thought and reality are not separate, but deeply entangled. What if our psychological states and the external world are merely different expressions of the same fundamental field? Quantum physics hints at a universe where observation influences reality, where particles exist in potential states until consciousness interacts with them. This suggests that perception itself is an act of creation, that what we focus on gains shape, just as spiritual traditions have always taught. The moment we truly grasp this, we stop being mere observers of life and start becoming active creators of our experience. Jung's archetypes, embedded in the collective unconscious, act as patterns that influence not just personal perception, but the very reality we encounter. Could it be that these deep psychological structures, our fears, our desires, our internal narratives, are the very forces shaping the world around us? And if so, how much of what we experience is truly external, and how much is a manifestation of our inner world? When we begin to recognize this interplay, life takes on a new dimension. Synchronicities, patterns, and coincidences reveal themselves as clues in the great design, showing us how consciousness and matter are forever dancing together. But what happens when we apply this awareness to our own transformation? How do we use this knowledge to reshape the reality we live in? The answer lies in how we respond to these signs. Once you recognize the patterns, you can no longer dismiss them. Synchronicity is a mirror, reflecting not only your conscious intentions, but also the deeper layers of your unconscious mind. What you notice in the world is often a response to the internal signals you are broadcasting, whether you realize it or not. By becoming aware of these connections, you begin to see that reality is not random. It responds to your thoughts, emotions, and energy in ways that defy conventional explanation. In therapy and self-discovery, synchronicities act as signposts, revealing hidden desires and internal conflicts. A repeated number, a name that keeps appearing, a phrase overheard at just the right moment. These are not meaningless details, but messages from the matrix of reality urging you to pay attention. Those who embark on a journey of personal transformation often notice that these coincidences intensify, as if the universe is aligning their external reality with their evolving inner world. But how do you cultivate this connection? The answer lies in perception and intention. The more you acknowledge synchronicity, the more it appears. The more you trust the signals, the clearer they become. Some keep a synchronicity journal, documenting patterns and insights. Others use meditation or visualization to align their energy with the flow of meaningful events. This conscious awareness shifts you from being a passive observer of life to an active participant in shaping your own reality. Understanding synchronicity means embracing the idea that life is full of interconnected moments, each carrying a deeper meaning than what meets the eye. By learning to recognize and interpret these signs, you open yourself to a more profound engagement with the world around you. The universe is constantly speaking through symbols, encounters, and events. All that remains is the choice to listen. Now that you know the truth, the question is, what will you do with it? Reality is not happening to you. It's responding to you. Every thought, every intention, every shift in perception is shaping the world around you. But awareness alone is not enough. You must apply it. Start paying attention to synchronicities. Keep a journal. Observe how your mind and reality interact. The more you notice, the more you unlock. Now tell me, have you ever experienced a moment so perfectly timed it felt like the universe was speaking to you? Share your story in the comments. And if you're ready to dive even deeper, subscribe and turn on notifications, because what comes next will change the way you see everything. If synchronicities are hidden messages from the universe, what else has been kept from you? Ancient texts, lost deities, and mystical knowledge suppressed for centuries, all waiting to be rediscovered. What if the true spiritual balance was deliberately erased? And what if the key to unlocking higher consciousness was hidden in the very scriptures that were forbidden? In the next video, we uncover the suppressed ancient wisdom, the secrets they never wanted you to know. Are you ready to see beyond the illusion?